Welcome back, guys. Today's story is about a time when our Earth has completely turned barren. This is a time when the value of gold and silver has been replaced by water. In search of it, people are traveling for miles on foot and killing others, just for the sake of water. Among them, we see a girl named Candel, who is watching something in the distance through binoculars. Actually, raiders are about to arrive at any moment to take all the stored water with them. It is not that she is alone here. There are a few other people too, but everyone stays hidden in their respective houses because everyone values their life, or rather, their water, more than anything. She goes to hide in the garage built behind her house and extracts some water with a pump she made herself. After that, she also gathers some hidden grains and covers that place completely so that no one knows about it. During this time, we see a boy named Dean who lives with Candel, but he has very few days left because both of Dean's kidneys have failed. Due to not getting enough water, he keeps getting sick day by day. Both of them are trying in every way to get out of here and go to a place where there is water and some good people. But in this time, finding such a place is like finding a needle in the sand, but Candel is still trying constantly. She takes some water and goes to a house built far away, but before going there, she checks a little to see if there is anyone there. When she is assured that it is safe to go there, she moves forward. Actually, a boy named Levy lives in this house, who is very young and is also alone. So Candel brought water for him so that he could survive for a few days. Otherwise, she has seen many people die like this in front of her eyes just because of thirst. Levy thanks her, and while leaving, Candel promises him that they are going to leave here soon. She has said this because there is a plane in a nearby warehouse that Candel has been trying to fix for years, but she is not finding a part in it, due to which she will not be able to fly it. The day she finds it, she will take them both and go far away from here. On returning home, she listens to the radio she has, which says that whoever is where should stay hidden because no one sees any hope of rain anywhere. Hearing this, she gets disappointed and goes to sleep. After a while, someone comes to their house, but they stay hidden in the attic, which no one ever knew about. So they both get saved, and those men also don't find anything in their house, so they go back. The next day when she comes down, she finds a girl there in a wounded state who is very thirsty. She gives her some water to drink and also bandages her wounds. Here that girl tells about herself that strangers have taken advantage of her many times on the way. That's why she has reached here after saving herself. She says, "Keep me with you." But Candel refuses because doing so could be dangerous for her life. She doesn't know anything about this girl, so she tells her to go on the same path after giving her some water and telling her the right direction, where she will find some more houses. Maybe people there will keep her. After she leaves, Candel comes out of her house and sits down. Just then John comes there. They both like each other. Telling John about that girl, Candel says, "Once we used to farm wheat outside our house, but with time everything got ruined. How important water is for us. I am realizing it now." After that, she takes some water with her and goes some distance away and sits with her binoculars. Here, they are able to see a kind of factory which was previously for oil mining, but now some goons have taken it under their control and they use it to store water. They also have big tanks, after which they used to sell it at expensive prices. But Candel does not understand where these people are actually getting so much water from because there is drought everywhere. She gets no answer, so she comes back. At night, showing her the world globe, Dean says, "We will go towards the South Pole from here, where there is no shortage of water." Meanwhile, Candel hears a cry for help on the radio. A girl is saying that she is at this location's farm and she needs water. "Please, someone help her." Candel is immediately ready because she wants to help them, but Dean refuses and says that this might be a trick. But Candel trusted that there was nothing like that, so she reaches that farm on that dark night where she first looks from a distance and everything was clear. Then she goes near the window, and what she sees there, she gets completely shocked. Some goons have taken 3 girls hostage and are forcing them to cry for help on the radio so that someone comes there to help them and they can catch them too. Candel understands that Dean was right. Actually, those goons work for a man named Carson. When the work is done, they kill those 3 girls without thinking about anything. If Candel had gone there at that time, she could have been in their sight. So she waits for the morning, and then, as soon as the sun comes out, she comes back home and decides not to make any such mistake again. Otherwise, her life was about to end today. On the way back, she finds a broken car in which she looks for that part which was attached to the plane, but here too, she gets nothing. After that, she goes to Levy and tells him again that he should stay with them. They have water too. But Levy says that they have water. This is the danger. Where he lives, there is nothing. So no raiders find anything there, and his life is saved. On returning and taking out water, she finds out that the pump is getting spoiled. Slowly, she will have to do something soon. Otherwise, they will also be left without water. She tells this to Dean, who says that they have to do something, and that too quickly. Otherwise, it will be too late. Here, from Dean's words, we come to know that Dean had a sister, but she died a few months ago due to not getting the right water. But now Dean does not want to die like this, like his sister. Just then, Kendall also gets a message on the radio in which they were saying that they are in a camp where they have water to drink and food to eat. In all this, a man named Carson is helping them. Yes, the same Carson whose people killed those 3 girls. This time Kendall says, I think he is saying the right thing because she doesn't know that the people who killed those girls are actually Carson's people. So the next day she leaves home. On the way, she finds the dead body of a girl who had been lying there for who knows how long. When she turns her over, it was the same girl who had come to Kendall's house one day asking for help. Someone must have snatched her water, due to which she died of thirst. Going further, she finds some people who are burying someone. John was also there, who seeing Kendall says, you should also come with us. Carson is helping us all. But she refuses. She cannot trust any person without seeing like this. In the meantime, Carson comes there with his daughter and some people, seeing whom Kendall hides in the house. Everyone says to him that they have thrown away their weapons and now they will stay with him. Then Carson shows his true colors and says, then what? Have I taken the contract for everyone? Saying this, he kills John's entire family in front of her. And then pointing a gun at his head, he says, is there anyone else hidden in this house? John gets so scared that he says yes. Then some people release some kind of gas in the whole house, due to which Kendall, who was inside the house, starts suffocating. But if she came out, she would be killed. So she somehow holds her breath and stays there. But in the meantime, a man comes out of the house whom they were looking for. They kill him too. And in the end, they kill John too in front of Kendall. Seeing all this, Kendall understands that this is not the era where anyone will help anyone. Everyone only cares about their own benefit. She also gets to know the truth about Carson, so she will stay alert. After they leave, she comes out of that house and breathes in the open air. Today, her life was saved by a hair's breadth. While coming back home, she encounters a man who worked for Carson. He attacks Kendall, but she blows him away with her gun and comes straight to that farm where the plane is parked, and that boy also lives there. She comes to him again and again so that she can give him confidence that hope is still alive, and they will definitely get out of here alive. From here, she goes straight to her house and tries to take out some water, but now the pump is broken. Their well has also dried up, which she tells Dean, and also says that those people whose words she had gone to listen to in the morning, all of them have been killed by Carson's people. He wants minimum people to be alive so that not much water is used, and in such a situation, he will be able to store that water. After some time, Dean says that now he has very little time left, so in his last time, he wants to spend some time near his sister's grave. Kendall obeyed his every word, so on his request, the next day she takes him near his sister's grave, where Dean starts crying and says, I don't want you to bury me because I know that after I die, you will not leave this house, which I don't want, so it is better that you burn me so that I have no grave here. Hearing his words, Kendall starts crying. She regrets that she will not be able to save her dying friend. Hearing such words from him, she gets very emotional. She has to save Dean's life in any way, in any condition. The next morning, when Kendall wakes up, she sees that Carson's people are standing outside her house. That means these guys are not leaving her alone. Actually, there was a hand pump outside their house, due to which Carson always suspected that someone or other is in it. So today, he himself has come here. Today also, he speaks the same words of false comfort, so that they might come out. But Kendall knows his reality, so she quietly comes upstairs and both of them cover themselves with foil paper, because here we see that Carson's man roams around in that house with a heating device so that he can find out about their radiation. But Kendall was 2 steps ahead of him. After that, he also releases poisonous gas, but Kendall also had a solution for that. She wears a mask and gets saved. After some time, Carson gets convinced that there is no one in this house, so he leaves a mark outside it and goes away from there. But while leaving, Carson's daughter, Claire, sees a foil paper stuck on the upstairs window, about which she has some suspicion, but she does not pay much attention and goes away. Today again, both of their lives were saved by a hair's breadth. After they left, she also follows those people so that she can find out how much stuff they have and what facilities they have. But in the meantime, a man comes from behind and attacks her and tries to shoot Candel, but Candel was not less either. She defeats him and shoots him right there and comes back to Levy, where he tells her that she should not have come here like this because yesterday after she left, Carson's people had come here, who were looking for her, but he hid in this place. Then Candel promises him that now he doesn't need to hide for many days. She will save him and take him away from here at any moment. He just has to be ready always. He answers by nodding his head, and then she comes to Dean. In the meantime, some more people were coming near their house who looked like common people only, so Dean says that you should help them because we have water. Then Candel goes out and points a gun at them and asks if they are Carson's men. They refuse and say that he has captured their well, so they ran away from there and reached here. They just need a little water to drink and nothing else. Then Candel gives them water after drinking, which they thank her and leave. But now Candel has very little time because Dean's health is also deteriorating day by day. Now she cannot wait any longer, so she decides to go straight to that place where Carson's people live. That place is very highly secured, so entering inside is not for everyone. But still, Candel has gathered courage. She sets fire to some dry grass nearby, which distracts the guards, taking advantage of which she secretly takes that device from a running car there, which will be attached to that plane. Taking it, she comes straight home and tells Dean about it, who was very happy to hear it because now they can escape from here. She goes down to take water, but in the meantime, someone attacks her from behind, and this man is none other than the same people whose help Candel had done by giving water. They were actually Carson's people. Now they tie Candel and say that in a few moments, he is coming to take his land and his water, and a woman shoots Candel, but in the meantime, Dean comes from behind and shoots all three of them. But now Carson's people have arrived, so Dean hides her in a car standing right there and starts going out himself. Candel forbids him, but Dean says that now his time has come, so he has to go. On going out, Carson says that you killed my three people alone. So he says, yes, because they were snatching my water from me. This thing makes Carson feel bad, so he says, this is my water, and only I have a right on it. In the meantime, a man starts going into the garage where Candel is hidden, and just then Dean shoots him too. Seeing this, Carson goes crazy and all his companions together shoot Dean, and he dies. Candel, hidden inside, was hearing everything, but she cannot go out. Over there, Claire also goes near that car, but she cannot even know that Candel is inside. After they leave, she goes from the back path to that place where she had hidden some weapons and some water, taking which she comes back and kills Carson's people who were keeping an eye on that house. She burns Dean's body just as she had said. She sits there for some time and keeps sitting in this thought that she tried 1,000,000 times but could not save his life, but she cannot let anything happen to Levy. So she goes to that farm, but after going there, she gets to know that they have taken him away. Candel gets very angry. Now she immediately goes straight to that factory, but the biggest problem was the fence, which was electric. So she goes to a place where mud was accumulated. She goes under it and crosses the fence. Then one by one, she starts killing all the guards standing there. Just then, Claire and Carson also come there. She fires a shot which hits Claire's shoulder, due to which Carson gets angry, but there was more anger inside Candel because he had killed her best friend in front of her eyes. She puts in all her might and blows off Carson's head with her sword. Seeing this fate of her father, Claire, taking that broken shoulder, comes to fight her. A very fierce fight goes on between the two. At one point, Claire was about to kill Candel, but in the meantime, a sharp object comes into her hand, with which she attacks Claire many times and ends their story. Then she takes Levy to that farm. Levy asks her about her friend. Then she lies that he will stay at the farm only, after which she starts that plane and takes a flight of freedom, along with which this story also comes to an end.